I do feel sad when I think other people struggle with feeling unworthy or inadequate.
You are so valued.
Yes.
You got an invite for the party and you showed up. Like, of course you're supposed to be
Yes. You can almost be an outsider, like looking at yourself in the moment.
Welcome to the Enneaways podcast, a podcast all about the Enneagram, things in which we love about it, things in which we are still learning, and it's for anybody who does love it or is seeking information about the Enneagram. My name is Zach, and I co-host this with my wife, Laura. She is a certified Enneagram coach, so you bring the structure and the knowledge to this podcast, I feel like.
Okay, I'll take it. And Zach brings the easygoing nature and the conversation and his radio proness.
Yeah, a little bit of that, the technical side of things.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, perfect.
But this podcast, though, really is all about helping others learn how to shine their light in the world. So that is what we're passionate about. For ourselves, for others, for our kids. Mm-hmm. That's why we love doing this podcast. So we hope we can kind of help everyone feel like they matter in this world and who they are is special. Mm-hmm. And yeah, that's kind of our goal.
Okay. Well, let's jump right in with the lightning round. Is that cool?
Let's do it. Yes.
Okay. All right. For the first question, pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
What about you?
I'm a yes. I feel like, it's a no-brainer. Mm-hmm. I like the sweet with the savory, and I know it can be very controversial, but whatever.
You need the ham with the pineapple.
Yeah, you can't just eat the pineapple on pizza. Pineapple and jalapenos, maybe though.
Oh,
if you're going for a vegetarian version,
yes.
Yeah, for sure.
I'd say yes.
What movie is a movie that everyone loves but you just don't get it?
Maybe The Big Lebowski.
Oh,
I know it's your favorite movie.
It is my favorite movie. That hurts.
Sorry.
You haven't even seen it.
I don't know. I feel like I saw it once.
Yeah, we'll watch it
sometime.
sometime.
Is it stupid humor?
No, it's not stupid humor. It's like it's pretty deep. We were talking about the Fours, and I feel like the Fours could appreciate the Big Lebowski for its creativity and how deep it is.
So if Fours are listening, let us know.
Yeah.
I apologize if that hurt your feelings, Zach. What do you say about that?
What movie everyone loves that you just don't get?
Yeah.
It would have to be like a big blockbuster. Like,
what about a romance one? Are there any of that rom-coms that you're like, that's just
K-pop Demon Hunters?
Oh.
Everybody loves it, but I don't know.
But is it just the kids who love it?
Maybe.
The music's good.
Or any Adam Sandler movie past The Waterboy.
Oh. Okay.
I don't get like any of his newer movies are just so. So when you walk into a room full of people, what is the story that you tell yourself about how they see you?
Ooh, love this deep question.
Yeah.
When I walk into a room, I feel like that could be a song. When I walk into a room of people, what do I tell myself? I feel like this is going to sound kind of arrogant, but I feel like I'd be like, they're excited to see me.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What about you?
I feel like people get excited to see me, but I feel like they're like, he doesn't talk a lot.
Oh.
I don't know. For being somebody who's on the radio, I am very quiet in conversations.
You're a good listener.
I'm a great listener. I will listen. I will not interject. I'm pretty good at the conversation, conversing. But
so that's why I'm
not
a
the
little
talking
surprised.
part.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I like that question. We'd love to know if anyone has a different thought. You can email me, feelingtypey@gmail.com, and let me know your type and what you think when you walk into a room people perceive you as. That's a really good question. I love it. And it kind of can go into our episode today about shame.
Okay.
So that is the core emotion of the 2s, 3s, and 4, the heart center types. All share the same core emotion.
Okay.
Just like the 8, 9, and 1, Zach, you remember their core emotion.
All share the anger core emotion.
Yes, and they all feel it but they express it differently. Same concept here. So the 2s, 3s, and 4s, the helper, achiever, individualist, they all feel the feeling of shame, feeling unworthy of love or inadequate, but they express it differently, or it can come out differently. So sometimes it could look like helping everyone.
Oh.
So that they
out of
feel
shame.
love.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. So that they're earning that love, right?
Okay.
The 2s earning that love.
So they walk into a room and they immediately have to help somebody.
Mm-hmm. How can I help someone so I'm like worthy of their love?
Okay.
The 3, it's achieving constantly.
Okay.
That
Look
helps,
at this award that I just got.
That helps replace that feeling of I'm not worthy of love. And then the 4, feeling misunderstood.
Okay. Like they don't understand why I love this book.
Why they love you.
Movie. Oh, whoa.
No, them themselves feeling misunderstood.
Okay.
So they're, seeking.
Okay.
Almost. So the deeper question for all 3 of them is, am I loved for who I really am?
Oh, not for what I do for others, what I've done in my life, or
the
who I am.
significant uniqueness I'm bringing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So
And I thought anger was bad.
It's not bad. None of these things are bad.
No.
Look, my 7 positive spin on it.
But if you think about it, it's like how can shame and anger be like good?
Well, I think they're emotions we all feel, though.
Okay.
So my point is, emotions aren't bad.
Right.
Like
okay.
anger, feeling angry doesn't mean you're a bad person. It's
That's
what
right.
you do with it.
Okay.
Feeling shame, we've all felt, even if we're not 2, 3s, and 4s.
100%.
But it is then reframing that. I don't know.
Yeah.
This is my 7ness, reframing. But I do feel sad when I think other people struggle with feeling unworthy or inadequate.
Mm-hmm.
Like the definition of shame makes me feel sad.
Yeah.
That other people struggle with that.
That is really sad.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, we want to learn and grow from it. I guess I just don't want people to feel bad for struggling with shame.
No. Yeah. I wasn't saying, I guess it's just there typically, when you think about anger and shame, there's negative connotations to go with them.
Yeah.
But.
Yes. And I mean, yeah, it's not like you should be like, oh, I struggle with shame.
I'm really
so proud of
shameful.
myself. No. Yeah. We have to work through it. And this is, you're hearing me, guys, how quickly I was like, I didn't like that, how Zach kind of made it feel like a bad thing.
Yeah.
And I quickly was like, oh, let's look at it in a positive light. That is a struggle of mine.
That's your 7.
I need to just sit and hear that and be okay with it.
Yep.
So here you guys are seeing me learn and grow, and I'm learning this. Like, I realize that about myself as it's happening.
Yeah.
So this is the Enneagram.
I might have just said that to get a
real
rise
work.
out of you, too.
So heart types care deeply about their identity, connection, and being valued. Mm-hmm. So being a heart type doesn't mean you're emotional all the time.
Right.
Like it's not like the person who's always crying or whatnot.
No, I feel like it's how you connect, though. Because
Right.
even in our last episode about the 4, when you got down to asking your sister about, like her emotions and stuff, it really wasn't about, like, is she the crier in the family?
Right.
No, because
Yeah.
you're the person who's more likely to cry about
exactly.
something. But it's tapping into that emotion.
Yes,
really.
and the depth of your feelings, and it's about being seen and valued. That matters deeply for them. So the same heart energy for the 2, 3, and 4, trying to combat that feeling of shame or feeling unworthy of love. Mm-hmm. But 3 different strategies. So we're going to do a little story example.
Okay.
So like we did in the anger one, that was the coffee shop one. This is a birthday party.
Okay.
Which I think is cool because your dad was like, he's a 3, and they were in town a couple weeks ago, and he's like, you should do how they show up at a party. And then I'm like, oh, this is perfect. So there's 3 people, a 2, 3, and 4. They walk into a birthday party. And nobody really notices them at first. What do they do?
Okay.
Okay. So the type 2, they walk in, to a party. No one's noticing them right away.
Mm-hmm.
They start helping immediately.
Cleaning up, probably.
Can I grab drinks? Do you need help setting up? So underneath, they're feeling, if I'm helpful, I'll be loved and noticed. So that feeling of shame, feeling like they didn't notice me, gets redirected into helping.
Hey, that's great. That's a great person to have at your party. That's like a good second hand. Actually, yeah, you got the plates. Yeah.
If you want them to do your work with you. Then, okay, a type 3 walks in. Now, they care about how they're seen and perceived. Mm-hmm. What do you think they would do, Zach?
I think that they would find somebody to talk to, and they would make the conversation about themselves and maybe something that they did recently. Like, hey, I just got done running a half marathon. Something along those lines. Yeah. Was I right?
I could totally see that. Starts being engaging, funny, impressive, and productive.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. They feel awkward, though, internally, but they quickly adjust because they're like a social chameleon.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could see that, what you said for sure. Like,
yeah.
Hey, like, did you see the half marathon that was going on in my town?
Yeah.
I did that. Like, do you know anyone who did? Like, still trying to...
Not making it, all about themselves, but also elevating themselves to, like, let you know that, hey, I achieved this, and I thought that I could tell you about it. Because, I think it comes from a relatability standpoint, too, because they want to relate to others.
Yes.
So it might be that that's their way. It's not like they're trying to show off, but it's just like a way of being like, Oh yeah, you went out golfing. Oh, what'd you shoot at that course? Oh, I've played it before. Yeah, I think the last time there I shot this, or something like that.
Yes, I like that. A way of relating, and for them, it's maybe talking about things they've done or their family has done. So underneath, they feel if I succeed or stand out, I'll have value.
Yeah.
And shame then for them gets covered up by performance.
Okay.
So for the 2, shame gets redirected into helping. For the 3, it's covered up by performance. And then the 4 walks in. If they're not noticed at first, they feel the emotional weight instantly.
Like do they feel that...
Like, I don't belong here.
Okay. Like, why? How did I get invited? Or why did I get invited? Why am I here?
No one's noticing me.
Oh.
So that shame turns into, like, sadness or longing.
Yeah, we mentioned in the last episode about how they internalize their feeling of the heart feeling.
Yes.
So them internalizing that makes me feel really sad for them.
Me too.
Because it's like, you are so valued. If you got an invite for the party and you showed up, like, of course you're supposed to be here.
Yes. Yeah. So, it's the same moment for these people, but same emotional wound of shame, like,
but it just
am I worthy to be
differently.
Here? 3 different ways. So 2 moves towards the people. Remember, they externalize.
Yeah.
The 3 moves towards achievement. They're setting aside their feelings.
Yeah.
But instead, they look so confident.
Right?
3s always look so confident.
Yeah, because my dad is a 3, and I know that my mom has told the story of him going to parties and just kind of like leaving her at a party because, like, of course he knows people there because it's like a work party type thing, but he's the guy that a lot of people like to talk to, and so my mom would always be like, he just leaves me, but that was his overconfidence on top of her basically being like, well, come on, like, you should be like, you're liked by everybody.
But he's probably like, well, come on, I'm confident you can do this too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or like, hang out with me, or, or you've seen all these people before in the past, like,
right, because for him, his perception is like, it's just go talk.
Yeah.
It's not a hard thing for him to do.
Yeah.
So the Enneagram helps us realize everyone's not the same.
Yep.
So
and my mom's not a 2, 3, or 4. We haven't gotten to her yet, so
yes.
we won't dive deep into that.
Right.
But
yeah. But then the 4, so the 2 moves towards people, externalizes. The 3 moves towards the achievement, and then the 4 moves towards their emotion.
Yeah.
Like we said, the sadness of, do I belong? So a little deeper dive into that. The 2, what growth can look like for you, and you're so warm, caring, and relational. So like, oh man, I want you to feel worthy of love. because you give it so easily to others.
Yeah.
Truly. So like the growth, I'm lovable even when I'm not helping.
Mm-hmm. Like I could be at this party and take a step back and I could sit down and just talk with somebody.
Yes, you don't have to do the dishes with them.
No, yeah.
Or set up.
Yeah.
Just be.
Yeah.
You know?
I love that.
Yeah. And the 3, to earn their worth without just achieving. So my worth isn't tied to my performance. And I feel like we touched on all these things with each of the individual episodes, but just as like a recap and coming from looking at it as shame, you're worthy of love. And
no matter what you do,
it's who you are for a 3. It's who you are. It's not how productive you were, how successful you are, how efficient you were, how impressive you are.
Right.
Like those are all cherries on top, but it's not, it doesn't define you or our love for you as people.
Yeah.
And so, and then the 4, instead of feeling like I'm not understood, I'm not good enough,
I shouldn't be here.
Right. The growth is I don't need to be different to matter. Or reminding yourself of the truth, which we talked about last week, like the truth of the fact of who you are is special and unique just for who you are. Yeah. And you do matter and belong.
So if you go to that headspace of like telling yourself the things that are the truths, like I got an invite to this party. They specifically, either whether it was a phone call or a note that came in the mail, like I got invited to this party. They wanted me here. That is the truth. I don't have to feel like I don't belong. Yeah. Because I am supposed to be here.
Exactly. And I think for a 4, though, again, we said they were complex. Like I feel like the most complex number on the Enneagram. Even as we're talking about this, I'm like, it must be really difficult to overcome that feeling of shame and not feeling like you belong and being misunderstood for them, because their core motivation is to feel unique and significant and different. So it's like a battle because they want to almost be misunderstood.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, like we talked, they wanted to sit in the sadness. If they're sad, they want to sit in it, you know, kind of thing. And listen to the sad songs or read the sad poems but I mean, I would say that you could tell yourself like I'm unique, but just remind yourself that you're supposed to be there.
Yes. I like that. That's just a simple takeaway of I'm still like different and in my own way and not like this person. Yeah. But I do belong.
Yeah,
in
I
this
belong.
world, and I matter.
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, I just think shame, man, that could be really hard to reframe and to share with others. If you're struggling with shame?
Well, do you think it's because it's internal? Like shame is internal, and a lot of times anger, like we talked about with the other core emotion for the 8, 9, and 1, becomes more external.
Could be.
Like you're just
anger's so explosive sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean,
I wouldn't say that shame is explosive in any way, shape. It's more like
hidden.
It's hidden.
And it's like, dealing with that kind of wrestling on your own. Yeah. So I almost think just, you know, as we're talking, like I'd suggest or encourage a 2, 3, and 4, if you start feeling those feelings of unworthiness, to, I don't know, like, remind yourself of the truth, but share with someone that you're feeling that way. Not just so you can get the no, you're worthy, but just so like someone else knows what you are feeling deeply. And because that's heavy.
Well, and it's important to remember, too, for us who are not a 2, 3, or 4, but to remember the 2, 3s, and 4s in our life, that's a very real emotion for them, to be cognizant of it, too, when we are talking to them about something or, you know, even inviting them to our own party.
Yes.
You know, that's kind of been the theme.
I'm so glad you came.
Yeah.
Like how important words of affirmation really could be for people, but make sure it's genuine.
Right. Yeah.
Don't do it just because
Yeah.
they're a 3, they want to be affirmed.
Yeah.
Like, no, just
Yeah.
genuinely, I do think that affirmation can go a long way.
Yeah.
And you don't know what people could really internally be struggling with.
Right. And your 2 friend, like, I would imagine, like, if they came to our party and we'd just say, I'm so glad that you're here. Feel free just to relax. I mean, if they start picking up the dishes or whatever, then that's on them. But,
I think that would almost be uncomfortable. But yeah, that's our point of this podcast is to kind of lean into that uncomfortable thing and like grow in that uncomfortableness.
Yeah.
And learning, I think also knowing a 2, 3, and 4, say this is your first time hearing like, oh, like shame is the core emotion that my type apparently struggles with. Mm-hmm. To actually take some time and think, is this true for me?
Yeah.
And think about it more.
Do I identify with that?
Because I had to do that for myself, and we haven't gotten to the 7 or the core emotion of that. But sometimes it takes some time and some inner self-reflection to really realize you do have shame. And then to realize how that shows up for you. So I think, again, it's just being aware of your patterns can really help you grow, because you can understand, oh, I'm doing this because I don't feel worthy in this moment.
Yeah.
And to almost like pause and stop yourself. And I've said this before, but I think sometimes as you grow in the Enneagram, you can almost be an outsider, like looking at yourself in the moment. Like earlier in
Having
this
an
episode,
out-of-body experience.
when I was like, oh my gosh, I am like reframing automatically what you were saying.
Yeah.
It's almost like I saw myself doing it as I was doing it. And so I just think the more you learn, the more you're aware, you can realize these patterns, and then maybe like pause and be like, I don't have to appear successful or be impressive as a 3. You know, I can just like, hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
And like just be.
Yep.
You know? Or the 4s just,
I am worthy.
yeah,
Like just
period.
Yep.
You don't have to, go on why you're not.
Right.
Just, I am worthy. I love that. And then the 2, I am loved for
whether I'm helping or not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we value all those aspects of yourself. We love the depth the 4 brings. We love the efficiency and the achievement a 3 brings. And we love the helpfulness and compassion a 2 brings. So it's not about like changing that. It's just fine-tuning so that you're not then unable to receive love yourself.
Right. Like experiencing a little bit of that burnout from who you are.
Yeah.
Because
exactly.
I would think that would be a real thing that all those numbers would experience.
Yeah. So same heart energy, 3 different strategies. The goal isn't to stop feeling your emotions. It's learning you already have the worth without proving it. You don't have to earn your love through helping, performing, or being unique, because you already matter. So to end this episode, do we want to share some feedback from listeners?
Give one little piece of feedback.
Okay, let's see. I will pull up. Let's see. Your sister gave us feedback the other
I
day.
liked her text. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can share that one.
Okay. She's a 3, so this is relevant.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Ooh, it was a very long text.
It was a long text, yeah.
So I appreciate this.
Very thoughtful.
She said, I did have to laugh at the fact that you guys said something about 3s taking a break when they don't feel good. And I was literally running this morning listening to this when I didn't feel good. Her husband told her last night, you should take the morning off. And I was like, no, I'm going to do this. So that is just an example of her relating to that, where 3s just can't stop, won't stop. They have to keep going for their goals. But
yeah,
we appreciated the feedback, and we would love to hear more. Email me, feelingtypey@gmail.com. If you ever want to discover your type and really get to the bottom of it, I do one-on-one typing and also offer coaching individualized to your type, where we can talk through some of the stuff you're even hearing on the podcast. So feel free to reach out. Anything else to add, Zach?
You can find us at the Anyways podcast. Subscribe to this podcast too if you haven't already, whether it's iTunes, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts, so you don't miss the new episodes. I know that a lot of times you can get the notifications and stuff when the new one has been released every Thursday at 10 a.m.
So in next week's episode starts off the head type series with the 5, the investigator, and how they show up and can integrate the heart and body. So we are excited to dive into the 5s. And with that, we'll just say, keep shining your light, friends. Until next time.